All right. So this is one of those tough on the spot questions. So it's you're working with a principal and his family and traveling and just kind of takes you aside real quick and says, hey, Christian, why don't we have any females on the team? I think it'd be good with my wife traveling with us and the kids. Why don't we have any females on the team?
I'd be like, yeah, that's a great question. We should definitely do something about that.
Well, it kind of opens it up, though, doesn't it?
It does.
Why didn't you?
It does, but I wouldn't be afraid of having the conversation with the boss about the ratio. I don't know the number. What is the ratio of female agents to male agents? 100 to 1, 10 to 1, 5 to 1?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I know it's very hard to find female for details, especially in certain demographics. You know, if there's a lot of details around it typically attracts more women and stuff like that. I wouldn't be afraid of having that conversation with the boss. Yeah. But I would probably, on the spot, dust it off a little bit and say, you know what, that's a great question. We'll work on that to get the team more diverse. And then I would have to work hard on getting some females on the team, right? I think, though, we all have this idea that females are best around kids and about the family and whatever. I actually think females work great in equally one of the positions on the team. So it's not just for the family. It's about having as much diversity on your teams as you possibly can in general.
Yeah.
But it's hard, right? Because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't know the ratio, but I would think my guess, I don't know, 50 to 1 for every 50 agents, there might be one female.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably about right, honestly.
I don't know. I have no idea. And if there is one thing for the EP industry and for people out here listening, if we can do anything to make this job more attractive to women, we definitely should, because it is kind of a fault that we don't have more female agents.
Yeah.
And of course, one thing that I know you and I have talked about in the past is that if we have more females on the team, the logistics might be a little different because we can't really share rooms the same way and all of that stuff, which is something that the clients also need to take into consideration, right. That the whole travel expense and logistics and whatever would be a little different. But at the end of the day, I think most clients would absolutely be fine with that. Mm-hmm. So
I think it adds that extra level of kind of like the normalcy as well. So, you know, there's a certain, you know, natural tendency to, if you're going to have, you know, females on detail, it's with a family. And like you said, it that's not necessarily the case. No. But I do think that, you know, you have to be careful about, you know, highlighting that issue if you didn't do it already. You know, if you didn't bring it up already, or you know, why didn't you have a female on the detail? Why did they have to ask you? You know, that's something that you got to be careful with, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. But you can also turn that one around and always say, I didn't know that was a preference or a necessity or whatever, and then go back to saying it is not easy to find females for this detail. And again, it depends on the detail. It depends on where's home base and where's the geographics of it and what's the pay rate and all of that stuff. But I think we should be as diverse as we can on our details.
Yeah. One of the hardest parts of that, to kind of switch, you know, not the topic, but the focus of the conversation, of the question rather, is one of the things I've found is the, you know, personality matching with, you know, agents on detail is difficult enough as it is.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to find a female that fits on the detail with, you know, the wife of the principal, or maybe she's the principal. You know, that's actually just another level of complexity that it's been very challenging.
A whole different different discussion. Yeah. But in general, I think I would say I on the spot I would be like, you know what, that's a great idea, and I agreeing with the client, and then it's up to me to solve it after that.
Yeah.